things there. So, but anyway, let's crack on looking at these parts for the DOMS charger from Fanhome. So we've got this part here, which is 56D, and this is the lower dashboard panel. And guys, I'm about to stop it here. I could swear, I'm the chill man, but I'm really not happy. This is the second video in this week where I'm missing a part. It's ridiculous. The amount of money you pay for this, guys, this shouldn't be happening, and I will be contacting Frank. This is absolute, yeah. These are the pieces we should have. 56D, we've got that. 56A, we haven't got. We've got all the other pieces. Along here, 56B and C. Just build yourself. You might be a bit ahead of me because obviously I'm missing a part. It's like a triangular pointed part of the dashboard, which if I turn this over, this will be all assembled, which I'm going to do as I set any pressure. And then when you're happy, push that in like that. There you go. And this doesn't need any glue or anything, guys. That's gone in pretty stiff, to be fair, and it's not coming out. It's these dials which I've just shown you, and basically what we're doing is we're applying these to the rear of the dashboard. This is instruction 7. You've got to be careful here, guys. You don't want to damage anything. So what you want to do is turn this. Just check. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. Today I'm building more of DOMS charger from Fanhome, and we're at issue 57. There's the mag. There's the parts. Now, if you watched the last one of these videos, guys, you know I was missing a part to assembling the dashboard. Story short, I've ordered that part yesterday. It should be with me this Friday, fingers crossed. Now, in this issue, I'm not sure if I'm going to need the previous issue to continue with this one, so we're just going to play it by ear, guys. Get on with it, do what I can do, and where we have to stop, we'll have to stop. And then as soon as I get the part, I might do it off camera and show you in the next video what I've done, or I might just assemble it and put what's missing in the next video of DOMS charger. But yeah, I'm not going to hang about, guys. I'm going to crack on and see what comes of this video. If you're not already subscribed, remember to subscribe, like, also comment, share, press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put something up on the channel. But without further ado, guys, let's crack on. DOMS charger from Fanhome. Okay, so here we go, guys. Issue 57 of the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger RT from Fanhome. Here's the parts. We'll take a look through in a sec. Let's first of all take a look through this week's mag and see what content we got. Got the famous actors, actresses, usual good content, guys. Now here's what we've got in this week's issue, but we'll just fly through this bit a second and have a look at the last part of the mag. Whoa, serious sound out of them. Brilliant. So what we'll do is we'll bring the parts over and we'll see what we've got. Yep, so as you can see here, guys, on the right hand side of your screen, it's telling us what we've got in this week's pack. So I'll just undo this and we'll go through exactly what they're called and what they're down as, the numbers, etc., if you're following me with this build. So everything's all in this one box. Okay, so we've got a selection of screws. We've got some CP screws, AP screws, and also some DP screws. And then here, if I just get my screwdriver to take this out, I know I'm doing this a bit all out of order, but here we've got this little piece here, which is plastic. This is 57C, and this is the steering column washer. Just place that by the side of there. And then we've got 57A. Before we go any further, I've got this part as well, which is 57D, and that is the steering column switch, like a little indicator we call it in the UK. And then these two parts here, drop those out, might be easier. Now they are different. If you look, you've got like the screw holes like that on that one, and then you've got on the right hand side, you've got two holes there, and the screw holes are on the opposite side. So this one is 57A, which is the left steering column cover, and then 57B is the right steering column cover. So yeah, that's all the parts today then, guys. So sit back, relax, and we'll crack on and get this assembled. Okay then, guys, so I've got the DP screws already tipped onto my modelling mat, and what we need to take is 57A and 57B, which you can just see here now. And what we need to do is basically sandwich these two together like so. So you've got a nice flush fit. So that's how that should be looking. And then we're going to be applying a DP screw into these two holes here. If I just get these screws on my screwdriver, I'll get those screwed in. And just be careful here, guys. Oh, and if you wonder if you've got the right way, just you should have one hole just on the top, so it shouldn't be that way around. It should be like that. So just going to screw these together. Just be careful because you're going into plastic and you don't want to damage the plastic. So put enough pressure on, but just be careful not to put too much pressure as you might damage the casing. So yeah, we'll put those two in. I'm going to hold that up, guys, get a bit more leverage on it. Again, I keep saying this, I'll just get till you feel it resist, and then I would stop. You'll know, you can tell by when you're screwing it, and as long as that line there, as the joint is flush, you should be alright. As I said, guys, I'm not sure how far we're going to get with this video, whether I've got to go from the previous and we're missing a part, whether it's going to cause problems today, we'll see. But we'll keep going so long as we can, and hopefully the part we're waiting for will be here by the weekend and I can rectify it. So that was instruction 1. Now instruction 2, we want to apply 2 DP screws into these two holes here. So let's grab that one. Yeah, and this is the steering column, if you hadn't already guessed. Yeah, pop 2 DP screws into there. Again, just feel it till it resists, guys. Once it's tight, I would stop, because it will break the casing easy if you over tighten them. Yeah, it's nice and tight, but not over tightened. Let me just check this one. Brilliant. There you go. That's 2 instructions done, and that's how that's looking so far. Now for instruction 3, it's telling us to take this little piece here, which is, we call it an indicator in the UK. I don't know what you call it anywhere else in the world, but this is down as 57D. But in the instructions it's saying 57D, and it's called a column switch. So what we've got to do, let me just look on here. There, so that little hole I mentioned earlier, making sure that was facing up, this is for this column switch indicator, I'll call it. Now you've got like a D-shaped hole there, I'm not sure if that's coming out on camera, and on this indicator column switch there's a D-shaped end, so it will only go in one way. So just make sure you've got that lined up right before putting any pressure, and then when you're happy, push that in like that. There you go. And this doesn't need any glue or anything, guys. That's gone in pretty stiff, to be fair, and it's not coming out. That's going to be held in. Pretty cool there. That's instruction 1, 2 and 3 all done. That's how that's looking. Pretty cool. Love that. So you know you've done it right if you've put it in that right hole there. There's only that hole, and then you've got the column which is looking like that. So that was 1, 2 and 3 instructions. Now we've got to go to instruction 4. So I've got to get the dashboard over. So we'll go and get it. Now for instruction 4, we're going to take this dashboard. Now bear with, guys, if you've done this build yourself, you might be a bit ahead of me because obviously I'm missing a part. It's like a triangular pointed part of the dashboard, which if I turn this over, this will be all assembled, which I'm going to do, as I say, by the weekend once this part comes through to me. And you probably have got, looking at the instructions, a dial of some sort. I'm not quite sure without looking into it, but bear with, guys, don't worry about it. It'll all come out in the wash, as I say. But back to today. Instruction 4, what we want to do is basically take these 2 lugs and apply them to those holes there. So it's just as simple as fitting it like that, and that's how that's going to look. Fortunately, I think I'm going to be able to do all this week's video without any holding me up, if that makes sense. So I'll get that part, and then all I've got to do is work around it in the last issue 56, and put everything around it, and we'll be all good. So what we need to do is get some AP screws. But yeah, again, like Agora, I'm really happy, guys, how quick they've got these parts out, and you don't have to pay any extra. So if you are missing any parts and you're doing these builds, you can go on the website. Pretty simple. It gives you options, and one of the options is that you're missing parts. Send them a message and they get back to you quick, within the same day. And obviously they post it pretty quick, as I did it yesterday, and I had an email this morning saying that it's been dispatched and I'll get it by Friday of this week, which is 2 days away from now. So that's pretty cool. So we're just putting 2 AP screws in here in the steering column. Again, go to your feel it resist, guys, and then that'll do. That'll be tight enough. You don't want to break any of the casing. And the screwdriver's pretty cool. I've got some others here what I use if I struggle to screw them in. These are from the Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Pretty cool screwdrivers, these, you know. Right, that's nice and tight. And that one is. So yeah, that takes us all the way to instruction 5. That's how that's looking. Pretty cool. I just see that in Dom's charger now with the steering wheel, which we've got way from near enough the first issues we had the steering wheel. But yeah, that's looking pretty cool. And here I've got more of the dashboard, but again, it's not all fitted, as you know, guys, because one thing or another. But I can give you a rough idea what it's looking like. Because that I take is going to screw onto there roughly like that. And the part I'm missing is this top bit here. I'm just going to put this in a rough fit so you know how it's going to look. There you go. Roughly like that. That's how it's going to look. And hopefully by this time next week, all this will be done with the cover, etc. So yeah, that was instruction 5. Now let's move on to instruction 6, where it's telling us to get the dashboard lights. So I'm just reaching up above the camera, guys, and that's these here. So we've got to take this off the rest of the wiring, which I've already done, and this is down as 46D. So that's number 6, instruction 6 telling us to do that. So we'll crack on and get on to instruction 7. So we don't need this for now. I'm going to put that to one side. But what we do need is these dials, which I've just shown you. And basically what we're doing is we're applying these to the rear of the dashboard. This is instruction 7. You've got to be careful here, guys. You don't want to damage anything. So what you want to do is turn this. Let me just check which way it wants us to put it. Yeah. This way round. And these should just slot in to these holes here. Just careful not to damage the board or any of the lights. And that's how that's looking. Just turn that around for you guys. Like that. It's not telling us to screw any holes or anything. It's just telling us to place it there like that. And obviously this will go with the wiring what's already on the car, which I've got up there on my shelf. So yeah, this is 46D, and we've applied that to 55D, sorry, and that's how that's looking with that LED panel on the back of the dashboard. But before I go, guys, what I'm going to do, this part here is from the previous issue, which I'm going to assemble now, because all it is about pushing two pieces together. So these are down as 56B, and that's 56C, but look at the detail on that, guys. I hope that comes out on camera. The little writing, the dial, the numbers, that's so amazing. And all we've got to do with this is, you've got a little pin there, as you can see. That's just got to go in the hole. And I would have thought the RPM, let me just show you if I push that on, it's got to be facing that way. So as you're looking at it like that. So just get the pin into that hole, carefully push it on, and look at that. So that part's done now for when we catch up and get the other piece what we're missing. So that's all done, ready for issue 58. That's pretty cool. This is the tachometer. So I thought I'd do that today, just so that's done. And at the end of today's result, guys, this is what we're looking at. Got the dials with the LED board behind it, the tachometer, and also we put the indicator and attached the steering column. Do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please give us a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. And that is it for today's video, guys, of Dom's charger from Fanhome. I do hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give us a big thumbs up. We'd really appreciate that. It wasn't too bad today, guys. We've been working on the dashboard, where we could do what we could do. And as I said at the beginning of this video, as soon as this part, this just one piece of the dashboard, the pointed piece, comes through the mail, I will either fix that to the dashboard for the next video, or at the beginning of the next video, put it on and show you it all done. How this part of the build now should be looking once I get this part mailed through to me and get it, guys. But it's a cool issue. I love this part with putting all the dials etc on the dashboard and putting a little bit of the LED circuits in. It's just here, guys. It's going to be a cool build when this is built. And between me and you, I had another delivery this week, which we're a fair bit behind. I've actually been delivered the back quarter, one side of Dom's charger, and the quality, guys, of the paintwork and how this looks once we get to that stage, wow. And also down here as well, just a little insight to what I've got and where we're going. I've actually got part of the frame, like the roof, the main structure of this car. Got it all down here, guys. I've just got to catch up and bring it to the channel for you guys and get this thing built. But again, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all your support. Thanks for all the likes and the subs you're giving me. If you want to continue watching this build, guys, and you haven't already, remember to subscribe and just press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time Dom's charger from Fanhome comes up on the channel. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. See you soon. Peace.